Hi YouTube, it's Samantha. This is video 4. It's the third update. The last video I did was my TTC tag, which I saw a lot of you guys kind of started doing that too, and I've seen more and more videos. Awesome. I love it. So I have a lot to tell you guys in just a matter of like 3 or 4 days. I have a lot to tell you. One, no, I'm not pregnant. That'd be the best news of all, and I would have just not even said hi YouTube. I would have just said I'm pregnant. So you'll know when that video comes. But I did get excited. My OPKs and pregnancy test I was telling you guys about off Amazon was supposed to come in the mail tomorrow, Tuesday. But I got them on Saturday. So, and I was really excited. These are the blue ovulation, the OPKs. I'll kind of show you what they look like here. They just come in a really simple package. They're like a light blue. This is what the stick looks like outside of it, but I'll show you that in a few minutes. And then I got the 20 pregnancy tests. Same package pretty much, except for obviously it tests for a different hormone. And it's like a pinkish purple. First instinct was that it's pink, but now I'm looking at it and I think it's like lavender. I don't know. It's pink or purple, somewhere in between. Who knows? So, that was the first thing. So, I can't wait to take one. I'm like, okay, I'm just like everybody else keeps saying, a pee on a stick-aholic. So, I, of course, immediately was like, oh, I want to take one so bad. Even though it's cycle day 28, I probably should just wait for a whole new cycle because my ovulation probably already happened. Like, it's so late in the month. But I took one anyways. And so that is my result. I can never figure out. There we go. Woo, right there. Okay. I can never figure out where to put it on that thing. But that was my first one that I took. And let me just tell you, the fact that 2 lines showed up was the biggest trip ever. Because I've only ever taken pregnancy tests. I've never taken an OPK. This was a whole new experience for me. I never even thought I would do these before, but now I'm like all about them. So I saw 2 lines immediately, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's 2 lines. I'm so not used to this. So of course I read the directions, and I'm like, okay, what am I looking for? Which is the control line? Which is the test line? Am I even taking this at the right time? Did I do it correctly? From what I gathered from the directions, yes, I did it correctly. I thought the second line was darker than the control line, which would have meant a positive test. So I was really excited about that. So the next day, I take another one, and let's see if I can get this better here. I can't figure out. I'm sorry if you can't see the lines. I can't figure out which part of the camera. I guess I'm handicapped. But anyways, so then I take that one on Sunday because I took the first one Saturday. And I'm like, this line looks darker than yesterday's line. So I read the directions again. And it's like, okay, once you get a positive, then it's 24 to 48 hours after. So I'm like, okay, was that from yesterday or is that from today? Who knows? I don't know. I'm so confused. So today, the third day of having these, I took a third one. Let's see. First try, maybe. Okay, no. I give up. I'm going to have to practice putting these up to the camera for you guys for other videos because I'm not very good at it. Anyways, took another one today, and I'm taking them midday because that's what I've kind of gathered from the information I found. And this one, I think, looking at them, I think it's a little bit lighter. But the thing is they're so close that I'm almost like, is this just my eyes playing tricks on me? Are they all like the same? So I have no idea yet if I've ovulated, if I'm ovulating tomorrow, if I'm ovulating as I sit here. I have no idea. I have no pain like ovulation. What I've been told it's supposed to feel like, I thought I was ovulating on the 12th because I kind of had some funky pain in my right lower side, front, where your ovaries are, or at least where I think your ovaries are. Anyway, so I had that, and I didn't have that these last 3 days, but my pee tracker, or my period tracker app for my iPod Touch says, or had been predicting for the last 2 weeks, that the 21st would have been ovulation day. So there's a chance that these things are going along with that. But then my fertility friend was predicting that the 12th, which was the day I thought I did anyways, ovulated. So I don't know if I'm ovulating more than once, if I'm not ovulating. I am so confused, YouTube. Like, you have no idea how confused I am. But so excited that I got these. So I've been also doing my temperature. And through the last week or so, my temperature's kind of been a little bit, like, off a little bit. Just because I haven't been taking them at the same time every day. Because my work schedule, I'm never up at the same time. So the last, like, week or so, I would say most of my temperatures have been in the 96s. Like, 96.6 is a number I've seen, like, 2 or 3 times. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's kind of, like, the temp that I've had. And then today, my temp was 97.3. So I think that if I get a couple more elevated temps like that, then that would mean that I'm, ovulated, from at least what I've read. So the other exciting thing that I wanted to tell you guys or kind of share with you is my husband went out, and he actually had done this a couple days before I even started doing the video blog. But it kind of sprung a whole nother thing that I'm going to tell you about in a second. He went out and bought this cute little bib. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you know my husband, you know he's a Packers fan. Boy or girl, like, no matter what, this is unisex in our household. This might look like a boy gift, but it's unisex. Our house, Packers. This room, no, but, like, Packers. So when he brought it home, I started crying, because I was kind of like, oh, like, how sweet. You're, like, so on board with us getting pregnant. Like, I was not expecting him to do that. He didn't say anything. He just, like, came home with it and was so excited to show me. And I was just... But then, being, a girl and being me, I was like, kind of like, you beat me to it. I wanted to buy the first gift. But, I'm super excited. So after him buying that, and after me and him kind of taking, more serious steps with, with the OPKs and stuff, trying to get on the baby making train on the TTC journey here, we decided that once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how cash flow is, we are going to start preparing for our little one by buying things that we will need. I'm pretty much, I'm by no means an extreme couponer. I don't have, a crazy stockpile, but I love to coupon. It's a fun hobby for me. So if there's a week where I can get diapers for super cheap, I'm going to go ahead and pick those diapers up. I mean, worst comes to worst, I run into a baby shower where I have nothing, and I'll have a stockpile of that kind of stuff. So we're going to each, every week to 2 weeks, buy something for the baby. So the first purchase that I made was kind of I got them used, and it's not necessarily for the baby, it's more for the pregnancy part. I know some people say not to get these, they're stupid. Other people are all about them. Well, I think I'm going to be one of those people that are all about them. I bought the What to Expect When You're Expecting book and What to Expect the First Year. If you can see, this has a price tag where the lady bought it used for $13.47. I got both of these from her for $4. $4 for 2 books. Which I was looking online, and they are a lot more than $4 for 2 books. And I didn't have to pay shipping. And it turned out she was a block for me. So that was awesome. So that was my first little thing. Obviously, you can tell my husband's the fun one. I'm the practical one when it comes to getting gifts. He'll probably buy outfits and binkies, and I'll be buying diapers and wipes. But that's just how it goes. Also, I mentioned I love to coupon. So I started registering for a bunch of awesome baby coupons. Normally, I kind of would just let the baby coupons go, throw them in the trash, give them to a friend who has a baby. Didn't really even look or bother to cut out the baby coupons. I'm all about baby coupons now. One that I registered for online that I got a ton of in the mail is these free product from BeechNut. It's try any one BeechNut Stage 4 product free, a $3 value. And a lot of this stuff I was looking at when I was in the store, and has a pretty decent shelf life if you don't buy, a few of them do. A few of them have quick shelf lives. Other ones have a quite, long shelf life. So I figure I'll wait until just before the coupon expires and go stack up on a bunch of free stuff. And depending on when I get pregnant and what the due date is, I might get to have a bunch of cool free stuff that will still be good. If not, you can't beat free, and I will have it for baby showers or for one of my millions of nieces and nephews. The other thing was, I didn't buy this, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm getting now that I'm not buying. I have 4 sisters who all have kids, or at least, well, one of them's pregnant now, so she's pretty much she has a kid. So they all are kind of giving me leftover baby stuff. So this is just one quick little thing I could show you in the video. Obviously, the jumper and swing and that kind of stuff that they gave us, I'm not going to be able to hold up. But yeah, so we're getting all kinds of cute little stuff like this just given to us from family, which is awesome because for them, they either had to get it from a gift, at their baby shower or pay for it themselves. And now that's the benefit of being the youngest one and the last one to have kids. I'm getting a lot of stuff that people are just throwing at me, and it's awesome. And, toys like this, doesn't matter if they're a boy or girl, I don't think. Yeah, it's blue, but it's supposed to be a fish tank, so it's supposed to be blue. So we're hoping it's a boy, like I told you guys in the TTC tag. But if I get a girl, she's still going to play with this. She's not going to care that it's blue. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with the free stuff, the couponing stuff, the buying stuff, the OPKs. That was the majority of kind of what I wanted to tell you guys. I did have a couple questions I was hoping that maybe some of you guys could answer for me or give me your thoughts or opinions on. Mostly with these things, OPKs. How in the world do you know if it's positive? I understand it's supposed to have a darker line, but to me, I know I said I wasn't going to try and put these up again, but I'm going to. Here, I'll just hang them all like this. Which one is darker? I have no idea. So I know I've only taken 3, and I've all taken them midday. I have no idea am I broken? Do I not know how to do these things? Or are they supposed to be that close in color? Any tips or suggestions, just let me know. Am I doing this? Should they all look that close? I don't know. The other question I had was kind of in reference to your DPOs, till you get your period. I think they call them days past ovulation. How many do you guys normally have? Because I know in a typical cycle, they always say that you're supposed to, in a 28-day cycle, you're supposed to ovulate on day 14, and on day 28, get your next period, or something like that. My cycles are 30 to 35 days, depending, according to the last 6 months of me tracking them. So I kind of was wondering, anyone who has that type of cycle that long, if you could just kind of give me an idea about what day you ovulate and about how many days of DPO do you have to maybe kind of get me on track with this stuff. But that's really all I have for right now. I'm hoping that in the next, 2-week waiting period, which I think I'm now venturing on thanks to the OPKs, which I thought I was already in the 2-week waiting period, so that's even worse because then it's just dragging on. Hopefully that you guys will see me with a either sad video that I'm starting my period or a really exciting video saying I'm pregnant. So I will be posting an update. Probably not for 2 more weeks until I take that test because I really don't know what else I'll have to talk about unless something crazy or fun comes up. Then I'll definitely, be writing. So I hope you guys have a wonderful 2 weeks if I don't get on here before then. And that's it. So bye, YouTube.